Hi, it's Greg Birdy again with another resident update for you. We have just entered into Stage 1 watering restrictions for South Texas. So there are some basic restrictions, these basic 7 here. But even though we are in restrictions, if your lease does have you responsible for the lawn, these restrictions don't eliminate watering altogether. So if you follow these basic rules, you'll be in compliant with Stage 1 restrictions, but also in compliant with your lease with maintaining the lawn, and will help prevent you from having a large costly expense at move out or possibly during the middle of your lease with full sod replacement or possibly replacing a tree or different things like that, which landscaping can get very costly pretty quickly. It's much easier to just water correctly and periodically to maintain what is there. So the basic restriction is using the irrigation system is limited down to 1 day a week. And only set off before 11 a.m. and after 7 p.m. So depending on the last digit of your address, you'll fall on a certain day of the week. And once you find that day of the week, you'll want to program your irrigation system to go off. Preferably, since you can only use irrigation once a week, set it to go off for 10-15 minutes in the morning so that the cycles, depending on how many stations you have, cycle through and finish before 11 a.m. and then have it start over again after 7 p.m. and cycle again at night so that they get 2 good waterings on that day of the week. And then whatever day of the week that you do have, that's just for irrigation system. You are still allowed to water any day of the week by hand using a hose and a sprinkler nozzle in the end, of course. And so pick a day 3 or 4 days past the day in which your irrigation system can go off. So if your date is a Monday, pick somewhere like Thursday or Friday and water on that day as well. Watering twice a week is written in your lease as your responsibility, and it's ideal just so that you don't have to have that costly expense of sod or trees at the end of your lease. If you use the irrigation system, that's helpful, and if you don't have an irrigation system on the day in which you are allowed to use an automated system, definitely recommend using hoses, sprinkler systems, and then a manual watering timer system like this one. I use this at my house, and it's very, very helpful. You just set it for 20-30 minutes. Of course, set the hose out and place it in the right direction to hit maximum coverage, and of course only set that off so that it finishes before 11 a.m. and started after 7 p.m. on your watering day to stay within Stage 1 compliance. If you have any questions, you can definitely reach out to our office.